Alright, I should be live right now. I had some major issues trying to get into Twitch. My goal was to actually play on Twitch, and I completely screwed it up because I didn't give myself enough time. I was like, oh, I have time to play a round of Pokemon Unite. No, I did not have time to play Pokemon Unite. So I finished that at 6 p.m. And then it was like, oh shoot. Now I have to do all this other stuff just to get... Oh, wrong entrance there. Just to get into the game, get into streaming. So here I am on YouTube. Alright, is that a ruby? So I got a star ruby. But I think I already have one. So where am I gonna put it? Over here? I need another place to put my ruby, I guess. How about right over here? Will that work? Alright, I saw a bunch of discussions, people saying they've never seen a ruby. Well, there we are. I now have two. Alright, so I need to get rid of a few things. I have been doing some research, so I have all of these bugs here. And do I have any space in here? I do not. I don't want to lose track of how many of these I have. So I have to remember, I have to go back to this video. I have 50 silk thread, and I have all of those bugs. Hello, Jan. Yeah, well, I screwed it up. Entirely my fault. I was playing Pokemon Unite way too long. And I ended up, I was in such a rush that I locked myself out of Twitch. So it said, come back later. And I'm like, what do you mean, come back later? I can't come back later. So the problem is, when you log into OBS Studio, it wants you to verify with a PIN. And then when you log into Twitch, it wants you to verify with a PIN. And when I tried to do it in both places, it's like, whoa, wait a minute, my head is going to explode, and it lost, you know, I was lost. So that was not going to work. I don't know, I feel like... Let me go and make some things, because I feel like I'm just really short of storage here. And I think it was all of that wood that I got last night. So yeah, I got a lot of wood. I think if I can get rid of that, I'll have plenty of space. So anyway, then I had to, you know, do the whole thumbnail thing and the description thing, and... So here I am, finally. I guess I'll do those. That'll give me a lot more space. Yeah, it's... You know, it's a lot easier to stream on Twitch. But I don't think it's really easier to watch. I don't know. It's a lot easier for me to go on there, but not when I have to switch from YouTube to Twitch. Then it is not easier for me. Alright, so I need to make a few things. Looks like I need some food too. I was researching last night. I was playing Palia. I need to make some arrows and stuff. Anyway, I was trying to figure out if there's a better place than another to catch insects that give you silk thread with a honey lure. And that's what I was trying to do last night. And I only attempted one place and it failed miserably. So I'm not quite sure I can find the best place. Alright, let's see. Oh, I can't make any more of those. Maybe I better make some more flares. And I will be going to Bahari. I don't really have anything set up that I really want to do. Let's see. I'll make some slow down arrows. Make some more. I gotta make some smoke candles. I'm like ready to go out there. I think I was good with smoke bombs. And where's that thing that tracks? Oh, it's a buzzy jar. I think I got plenty of, yeah, I got 5 buzzy jars. Let me make one more of those smoke candles. Alright, what can I cook? Oh, I haven't checked my tree in a while. Let's see if I get another flow tree. I do! It's like I got none, and then I got 3 in a row. So let me plant that. I don't come to this plot very often, so I'm not doing a very good job with watering things. You know, I've been working so hard on the animal sanctuary, I basically just come over here to make things. Because I left all of my tools and stuff over here. Right, so now I have 3. At some point, I'm going to have to organize them. Alright, so I have 1 thing to eat. So I kind of like making... Ooh. Mujin Bahari. What does that take? That looks like a lot of work. That looks a little too hard for me to make on my own. It happened to me, it was like, am I ever going to get a flow seed? Yeah, I had like at least 10. 10 in a row. Alright, let's do that. Yeah, at least 10 in a row that were nothing. And so I just like planted them over there. Oh, now we got all this stuff in the way. I really gotta change this around. I really do. This was not the desired setup. Hopefully I don't have to go to another bench to finish this off. Alright, and then chop Cernak. Oh, yeah, you are welcome to come over and cook, except you have to wait till I'm done with this because this particular plot is locked down. So I have to unlock it. But as soon as I finish with this, I can do it. Oh! Oh! I don't like this. Like, why did they have to make it so hard? Alright, and then I think I don't have to bake something. Let's see, cabbage rolls. Yeah, I need to cook that. I haven't made cabbage rolls in a while. Alright. Mix, ready to craft. And then put it in the oven. Woohoo! Alright. So let me go unlock this one. That's not where I go. There we go. Plot settings. Come on. There we go. No? Plot settings plus. Alright, so security, friends. Yeah, I locked this down a long time ago. I don't remember exactly why. I think it was because people just kept dropping by. Alright, I'm gonna make some of the stuff that I just cooked. How can I make this better? I need to move some of these things around. Why don't I just put 2 next to each other? That. Put this here. And let's see. It's gonna be trial and error, that's for sure. Alright, on your way. Yeah, I definitely need food. Alright, and then this over a little bit. Hello. Whoops. I can't wave. Hello. You are standing on my cooking surface. You are bringing germs onto my cooking surface. Oh, hello, Christian Henry. Christian, if you would like to come over and cook, Jan and I are about to get started cooking. I have a big need for cooked food. I haven't cooked anything for a while. Let me see. Let me move this one. Nope. A little too far. Come on. There we go. And then let's just move this over here. No? Doesn't quite work that way. Alright, so I'll move that one. Alright, well, good enough. Good enough. You're trying to buy a dress. Do you mean like a real-life dress, or do you mean a Palia dress? And Jan, what would you like to make? We can try and make that thing I was gonna make. That Mujin Bahari. 925 focus points. Oh my gosh. Oh, but I'm missing salt. I think I have everything else as long as I star it. So I don't tend to have unstarred vegetables. And so that's the problem that I run into. I don't keep vegetables that aren't starred, and then I end up having to use starred meat or starred mushrooms. I wish you could pick these and say, use starred of this and not of something else, but it doesn't do that. So let's do that. Let's make the Mujin Bahari. We can... I have salt. You want to hit the star. Yeah, alright. So let's do that. Confirm. Oh my gosh, look at all this stuff. Wow. Alright, how about I start from the bottom and work my way up? So I'm going to do the garlic. It looks like you started with the onion. Where's the garlic? There's the garlic. I'll make some garlic. Oops. That did not work. That is not garlic. So I guess I'll do just whatever pops up. So I'm at the spice sprouts now, I think. I don't know. Alright. Cornmeal. You're doing the pepper. Oops, oh. I'm not paying attention. I'm reading chat. I'm watching Jan. Alright, so we need 2 doughs. So I got the dough here. Alright. What else is left? Rolled dough. Unbaked something. Baked? Do I have to bake something? I have to cook something. I can cook Mujin. Alright. I don't think I've ever made this before, so I have no clue what I'm doing. Now, what is that other one? Is that bread? Whoops. I think that's bread. I can't do anything with that yet. Mustard. Yeah, so we need bread and then those other 2 things. I don't know what the heck they are. And... yeah, it's not even on my list because I don't have salt. Everything, I think, requires salt. So I can't make those. I still can't add ingredients. I'm stuck. I can't do a darn thing. So sorry, Jan. Oh, hello, Angel Kitty. I was busy cooking. I missed. This is completely unplanned. I was supposed to be on Twitch tonight, and I totally screwed it up. I locked myself out of Twitch, and it said, please come back later. I'm like, well, how much later? I don't know how much later that is. Anything, nothing to put in there. Alright, so we're just waiting for the last two things. We still have 3 minutes left. It's taking so long. What, buying the dress? Let's see. Alright, I think I've read everything. I think I'm caught up. So then we just have the bread. It's still not letting me do anything though. Oh, unbaked bread. There we go. I gotta go buy salt next time I'm in town. Alright, so now I can finally add ingredients. You don't play Palia, you leave it under the watch out? Or are you saying on Twitch, or are you saying here? Yay! Okay, that was hard. But at least we got started. Alright, what else should we make? Something that doesn't involve salt. Let's see, we've got this Shashima, but that's only 100 points focus. YouTube don't have Twitch. Alright, yeah. Watch hours, I'm about 3,500 now. Total. So that's pretty good. Alright, nothing in there is too complicated. I can do any of those on my own. Pan-fried dumplings is another thing I like to make. How about this? We can make this. I have everything. So we're going to make Phoenix Fire rellenos. Alright, this is... Whoop! Oh. Let me hurry up and do that. Good thinking. Did that accept? Alright, that worked. Alright, I'm going to do, I hope, the spicy pepper. It's hopping around. I admit I have not been watching many people this week since I went back to work because I watched so much when I was sick. I was like, I need to get something done. You know? So I've been pretty darn good at work. So I have this thing on my phone. I have a Google Pixel. And... Oops. Alright, good. I think I caught it. Anyway, I have a Google Pixel, and you can put this thing on there saying, hey, I'm at work. There's something I can't do while I'm at work. And it's watch YouTube. And so it'll open YouTube for 5 minutes and then close it. Oh, look what I got. Oh, wait. There we go. Now I gotta water it. It is a outdoor couch. Alright. I gotta change to a heart here. Did you get that too? Haven't even turned on my Switch today. Well, when I turned it on, I made a huge error of thinking I could squeeze in a 10-minute game of Pokemon Unite, which I couldn't. I wanted to make a video, and I'm like, oh, if I record the video first, then after I live stream, I can actually put together, you know, do the audio and do what I want to do. And yeah, that was my downfall. Alright, so ramen is pretty simple. Rice cake soup. What is that? Any red meat. Alright. Good to know. Well, I don't think I've made this. So let's make that. Any red meat. I mean, I guess I'll say star. Oh, well, that's weird. It said any red meat, but when I pressed star, it said Napa cabbage. So I don't really understand that one. All right. So rice cake soup. I worked and spent outside afternoon cleaning around the flowers outside. You mean like real flowers, not like Animal Crossing flowers, right? Oop. Ah. Too much thought involved in cooking. Alright, let's see. What are you making? You did the onions. I can do... Oh, I need that. X ingredients. X ingredients. And I need rice over here. Well, this is working a little better. A little better setup. I can actually duplicate it on the other side. Alright, rice is done. Put that in there. What are we missing? That. Rice cakes. Oh, do we need 2 rice? Prep. No. What am I missing? Cooked rice. Do I have to make more rice? Alright, good. Thank you. I'm completely confused. I guess you needed 2 rice. Whoa, no, rice cake soup. Real ones, too much grass and weeds around. The roses needed pruned. I need roses myself. It's a lot easier pulling weeds and tending plants in games than in real life. I definitely agree. Yeah, I had rice, but for some reason it wasn't letting me make that. So something happened weird there. I don't know what was going on. And somebody speaking a foreign language that I cannot read, but I think it was Spanish because I saw mi casa, which is my house. So I do know those words. All right, what else can we make here? Is there anything else? I mean, we can always do celebration cake as well. Fish tacos. This just seems so easy, like I can do them myself. Is there anything that starts there first? No. Lots of Spanish on servers tonight. Well, that's kind of odd. Wonder why. Let's see. I still don't have salt. This one requires 5 salt. 3 salt. Mushroom quiche. I guess we can make mushroom quiche. Everything else is either very simple or it requires a lot of salt. So why don't we just make that? I'm gonna star it. Alright, so I took the mushrooms. What kind of critter is that? What, her critter? Oops. Her critter is a dragon. If that's what you're talking about. I can't cook and talk at the same time. Failed! Alright. And then I just put it in the oven. That was simple. Alright, well, if there's something you would like to start, Jan, go ahead. I seem to be short a lot of recipes here. Anything else that we can cook on the stove? Yeah, there's a lot more stuff on the stove, I think. We got spicy crab fried rice. It appears I have everything for that. So we can do that. And I still don't see Christian coming in. Let me verify. Yep, one nearby. Alright, so let's do one more. Yeah, the dragons are new-ish. They were with the last update, and we have another update coming out next week, which I'm all excited about, because now we can submit our plots for touring. So it's going to be like Dream Islands. So that's exciting. You know, like Dream Islands and Animal Crossing. Alright, chopped garlic. You have the Napa cabbage. And then I guess I'll take pepper. Oh, I can take the crab. I have tons of crab. Alright, and then what were you making? Spicy pepper. I will do. Does PAL even exist anymore? Like, is anyone even playing PAL? Was I supposed to flip something? I was supposed to flip something, I guess. I don't know why you have to flip things before you even put anything in there. There we go. Woohoo! Spicy crab fried rice. Yay! I need to switch that. There we go. You're still looking for the drag. Okay, the mechanical dog is coming. Yes, I could do the whole, if I had planned better, I could have done the whole, let's watch the promo and discuss it, but so many people have done that at this point, while I was at work, everybody was doing that, and it's like 30 seconds long. So really, I mean, how much can you really discuss it, right? So I'm not going to do that, but yeah, they have the mechanical dog coming up. Ooh, meaty stir fry, I can do that. Let's do that. They have the tours coming up that are like in Animal Crossing. And they have new clothing coming out. And the comments I saw from men were, hey, you keep putting out all this really cool women's clothes, but you're not putting out anything good for men. What's up with that? So I would support that. And then they're adding a greenhouse, which I'll have to figure out what I'm going to do with that. What am I missing? What is that? Garlic? I'll have to figure out which plot I'm going to put that on. It would go really well on this plot, but I've maxed out my flowers, so I wouldn't be able to put any flowers in it, which really doesn't make much sense. Alright, tap to interact. Add ingredient, add ingredient. I have to make rice. I never like making rice. I always forget about rice. And then, oops. Add the rice and stir. So the cutest thing about the dragon, Angel Kitty, is that it lays down. See, right there, it just laid down. See how cute that is? So adorable. And it'll like lay in between her legs too. So very, very, very cute. Alright, I have made a lot of food. I think I'm gonna eat some of it. There we go. Gosh. Alright, what else can I make here? Chili oil dumplings. What do I need for that? It looks like I got everything. So why don't I make that? And I guess I'll start with the chopped carrot. That's what popped up first. And then you're doing, what is that? I don't even know what that is. Like, what is she doing? Was that rice? Did I see rice? I saw rice. I'm gonna get that going. Because I always forget about it. Okay, do I have to stir anything here? I do. And then add ingredient, add ingredient. And then we're just missing dough, it looks like. Looks like you're gonna do the dough. Oh, we need this. I need another spicy pepper. Looks like she's doing that as well. Add another ingredient. Alright, spicy pepper paste. Oh, hello! April, hold on, let me finish making this and then I can read what you said. I can't talk and cook at the same time, I've just realized. Alright, not starred, unfortunately. I don't know what I did, but I guess everything can't be starred. Alright, I've been quiet, was working on drawing while I left my game up to do the gardening thing. The gardening thing? Which game? Are you talking about Palia gardening thing? So, yeah, I was supposed to be on Twitch tonight, but I accidentally locked myself out. And it said, come back later. And it didn't tell me what later was, so I didn't know if that was like 6:30, 7 o'clock, 10 o'clock, tomorrow. It didn't tell me. And so I'm like, okay, fine. I'll just go live on YouTube, whatever. So then I had to change everything back over to be from YouTube. So I am here, and I needed food, so Jan came over to cook. And look at all this stuff we've made. We've made a lot of stuff. And Christian is playing, but she is trying on dresses. And let me, since I am here... Oops. I can't remember again how I put that in there. April Honey, let's see if that's right. It could have been 2 words. It may have been 2 words. Let me look at my commands. Oh yeah, that's right. That is right. Alright, good. Alright, something else on the stove, maybe. You're still over here? You're still over here. Let's cook one more thing, I guess, and then we can head out. Is there anything else I have not made? Ooh, lucky braised fish. What do I need? Looks like I have everything. I have to go through the payment process again. The server failed. Alright, star. I got 8 of those starred. That's pretty darn good. Alright. I've got everything to make this. I've got to watch all that flipping that I have to do. Chopped spice sprouts. Oh, we both... Okay, we need 2 anyway. Alright, we need 5 onions. So I'm gonna get started on the onions. Uh-oh. I don't like the onions. I didn't quite see what you said, Jan. I think you said we have a lot of stuff. Okay, what else? Chopped ginger. Well, let me finish the green onions. Why do they make the green onions so darn hard? Oh, that was much better. Alright, so now I need ginger. I don't know how many we have of everything. I think I tried to make this once myself and failed. Alright, what can I put in here? Add ingredient, add ingredient, add ingredient. Tap to interact. Alright, so we need... What are you doing? I'm not quite sure what that is. Let's see if I can do this. I can do the sweet soy sauce. Oh yeah, I did try to make this and I got stuck. Alright, and then... sweet soy sauce. Do I need 4 of those? What are you making? Let's see. Can I add something? Add ingredient? Yeah, I don't know what I'm adding. Yeah, I think it's the secret sauce that I'm... Yeah, it's the secret sauce that I'm missing. What am I missing? Oh. Oh. Cook. Alright, there we go. That's what I'm missing. Yeah, the only other time I've tried to make this, I failed. And I realized that I got stuck on the secret sauce. I don't know how many I need. Alright. There's the secret sauce. Mix. Secret sauce. Okay, I think I need one more. Alright, I'm hoping that's it. Is that it? Uh-oh, one more. Yeah, a lot goes into this. How are you supposed to do this by yourself? That's ridiculous. Alright. Okay, I missed Dee Dee coming in. Oh, not starred. Nice! Cooking is now level 40. Nice. Cook on stove very quickly. We actually need 4. What does that say? We actually need 4 of a lot of stuff. Alright. So Dee Dee, welcome in. I was supposed to stream on Twitch and I screwed it up. So I am here on YouTube. And I appreciate everybody coming in. Seems like Thursday is a good night for everybody, right? Okay. That is it for cooking, I guess. So let me eat the last of that. I can put some of this stuff away. And then maybe we can head to Bahari and play. Oh my gosh, do I have room for all this stuff? And what do I keep? I think I'm gonna keep those. That should be enough. That should be good. I'm gonna move it. Oh, I'm gonna put, I don't think we're gonna be doing any fishing. So I'm gonna put, no, I don't want to do that. I'm gonna put the fishing rods away here. Those. Well, hello! Is that your new dress? Wearing your new dress? Unfortunately, you missed the cooking, unless we want to continue cooking. If you would like to continue cooking, we can. we just made a boatload of stuff. And Dee Dee, if you would like to come over as well, you're welcome to come over. We can either just cook during the stream, we can go to Bahari and play, we can go to Kilna and play. I had no set schedule. It was just kind of, okay, you want to cook? Alright. So do you mind that, Jan, if we just cook for a while? And are there a lot of things that you have not made, Christian? Is that why you want to cook too? We want to make sure that we get you some things that you have not cooked in that case. I don't have any salt. I am completely stuck on salt. And I hate to have Jan use up all of her salt, unless she's got like 50 of them. Then that's different. But otherwise, we'll stay away from things that require a lot of salt. You should. Alright, so do I have, let me see. Let me go in my box and see if I have anything else that I can put out. There. Alright, I got that. I got a standard stove. I mean, I might as well just put them out, right? I think that's it. Put one of these out. Okay, I'll put another stove over here. We probably aren't gonna need it. And then another one of these. Okay. And then another one of these. Let's see. Where should I put it? I guess there. So then I have to move this. Alright, and then I'll move this. There, so we got a bunch now. And then I'm gonna put a grill over here. Not a grill, campfire. Let's see, I'll put it back here. Alright, so we got everything out, I think. You have 25 salt. Alright. Good to know. So why don't we start with one of the more difficult ones that we made? Because I'm sure Christian probably hasn't made those. The dragon melted. The dragon is so cute when it sits like that. You know, I wish dogs did that in real life. So when I play Pokemon Go on Wednesday nights, there's a woman that comes, she brings her dog. The dog is just so... Isn't that adorable? The dog is just so hyper because it's not used to seeing people. And it's like, oh, people, 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 and it has to run up to everybody, and it sees me coming, and she starts barking at me, even though I've never ever pet her because I'm allergic to dogs. And she never sits down like that, ever. She's always like up and like, what's going on over here? What's going on over here? What's going on over here? So I think that's the cutest thing about the dragon, that it just, okay, I'm done, just plop down. Alright, I am gonna start one of the more difficult ones we started over here. And let's see, it looks like I'm missing more soy sauce for that one. So hopefully we have some more soy sauce. But that one's kind of tough to start at. So let's pick an easier one to start with. Let's pick this one. Alright, so we're gonna make Chapa Masala, just because it's a little easier. And so I guess, Christian, if you want to maybe be the stove, you can like work the stove over here. So let's see, you can do a prep stuff. Sometimes we need rice. It looks like here we need seared chapa. So you could do any of those that you like. Alright, so I grabbed garlic. And then, let's see, I'll do heat root. You'll stir, alright? Okay, chopped tomato. And then you can also put the ingredients in as well. What else? We need 2 spice sprouts. So we'll do that. Oops. Alright, I think we've got everything. And we need to cook the seared chap. Oh, we need butter. Alright, so herb butter. Alright, so now because I have the butter, whoops, I can't see, I can sear the chapa. So the chapa needs the chapa meat and the butter. So I'm gonna sear that and tap it to interact. And then you have to watch the circle go over the other circle, and then it's done. So now you can put that in there and stir as well. And do we have everything? What else do we need? X ingredient. X ingredient. Alright. Oh, it's making me stir. I was gonna let you stir, but it's making me stir. There we go. Starred. Alright, how was that, Christian? Did that all make sense, at least for the stove, anyway? You had the... See, mine, I mean, I'm playing on the Switch, so I don't know what you're playing on. But it pretty much tells you what you need to do, whether you press the X, or stir, all that kind of stuff. Christian has not cooked before at all. Oh, hello, Dee Dee. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right. So Christian has not cooked before at all. So I'm looking for confirmation, Christian, that you were able to put the ingredients in and stir. Leveled up cooking to level 2. Oh my gosh. Wow. Oh, Steam Deck. Okay, let me take a drink here. Alright, so I'll do like... Oh. Accept party invites, so you get party points. Let's take a second to do all that. So what I'll do is I'll just cook something easier. And then I'll just say step by step what I'm doing. How's that? Done. Alright, I only see Jan on my list. I don't see either of you. Is it a glitch? Are you on there and I'm just not seeing it? I started up stirring, then it wouldn't let me do it again. Okay. Alright, so... let's start with something easy. I'm going to do blueberry pie. This is one of my favorite things to make. So for Christian's benefit, alright, so we need 1 butter, we need 1 wheat, we need blueberries. So you're not actually going to be able to make this for a while because you don't have blueberries yet, so keep that in mind. You don't even have this recipe. Spice sprouts and sweet leaf. So everything here is fairly easy to get. You buy this in Zeki's store. So you can just go to the register, go down to butter and buy it. It's good to stock up on butter. This you would grow on your plot. This will take you a while. This is in Kilima, I believe. This is in Kilima. And then this is in Bahari. So if it says you don't have ingredients, maybe it's because you don't have starred or you only have starred ingredients. So here I know I have these ingredients, but they're not showing. So in the lower left corner there, it says use quality ingredients. So I don't know what that is on Steam, but on my screen, it says X use quality ingredients. Do you give wheat or spice? Oh, do you have? Is that what you meant? Do you have wheat or spice sprouts, Christian? Let's see. I started up stirring, then it wouldn't let me do it again. All right, so I'm caught up. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to press the X, and it's going to go to quality ingredients. And then I'm going to press on me, it's the A button, so I don't know what that is. I had some, but put them in storage. So as long as it is in your storage and not your locked storage, then you are okay. It will come up. It'll show that you have it. If you happen to have a locked storage box, which I don't know if you do, then you can't access it while cooking. So keep that in mind. As long as it's in your storage, you can access it while cooking, even on somebody else's plot. All right, so I'm going to get going here. I'm going to say, okay, let's go. All right, so this one here, this is the mixing table, and you need berry filling. So you're going to need spice sprouts and sweet leaf for that. You need sweet leaf. So this one, as I said, you get in Bahari. So I'm going to make that. And all you have to do is stir it. So I don't know how you do that on Steam, but I actually have on my site, like my YouTube site, how to actually cook on Nintendo Switch, in case anybody else is watching, where it shows the controllers, if you're interested. Alright, so now I'm going to go to the prep station, and it's going to show chopped spice sprouts and basic dough. So the chopped spice sprouts, I'm going to press my A to make. And then it brings up this board here. And you have to press whatever button it is on Steam. There's a button that you have to press. I'm terrible at this. Okay, stop talking. So you see I have to hit it on that blue line. Alright. No, not quite. You have to hit the blue line for it to work. And it gives you multiple tries. Alright, so now that's everything at that table is done. Oops, we're gonna fail here. What am I missing? Blueberry filling, we're gonna fail. Sorry. I spent too much time explaining. Alright, let's do this again. I do it again with a little less explaining, shall we? Alright. Okay. Alright, so we need the ground sweet leaf. That's the easiest thing you'll ever have to make. I'm gonna stir it. Alright, then I'm gonna go over to the mixing table, or the prep table. I'm gonna do the chopped spice sprouts. Pay attention this time. Be a lot easier when you're actually paying attention. Alright, and so Dee Dee is over there at a prep table. And is she doing the berry filling? So she is doing the berry filling. And then I go over to the oven, and now it says X, add ingredients. So I press the X, and it throws the ingredient in. And then I press X again, and it throws another ingredient in. And now it's cooking. And then, ta-da! We have a blueberry pie. Alright, see, a lot easier when I don't spend the whole time explaining. But if you ruin something, then go over here. You can buy these worm bins, and the worms love burnt food. So I'm going to give the worms my burnt food. And in an hour, it's going to be ready. Alright. So I hope that made some sense. Partied, I think we all get food. Christian, are you getting pies? Or maybe she has to do something. If she hasn't, okay, she is getting pies. Alright, good. Alright, so you can start things at the oven. You can start things at the prep table. And you can start things on the stovetop. And when you press to look at the recipes, it's going to show you different recipes for each place that you're at. So for example, creamy carrot soup is only going to show up when I start at the stove. It's not going to show up when I start at the prep table or the oven. So let's do something really easy here. And Christian, if you would like to test out cutting something, would you like to test out cutting something? I have here that I have all the ingredients. I can go in without quality ingredients to make sure, Christian, that you have something. So it's going to take vegetables and it's going to take mushrooms. So I just want to make sure you have those, and then you can cut something to practice if you would like. Or you could just add ingredients and stir whatever we need to do. Alright, so let's do the non-starred version just to test this out. So you are standing at the prep table, and so you click the prep table, and it'll show you what you need to do for that ingredient. So let me see, what is it asking her to do? Oh, that is mushroom. So would you like to chop a mushroom, Christian? Yeah, we have a delay. Alright. Alright, I will chop... Is she chopping mushroom? Alright, I don't think so. Alright, so chop mushroom, ready to craft. I'm gonna hit A for me to make. And then I need to do this 8 times. Again, it gives you multiple tries. Oh. No. Alright, let's try that again. Oh, you don't have mushrooms. All right. Okay. Let's do... You don't have mushrooms. Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe we can do that. You probably have meat, right? You have meat. So let's do that. I thought I had some. How about cakes, Christian? Okay, all right, let's do that. Do you want to start the cakes, Jan? Jan is really good at the cakes. I'm not sure. I don't think I have all the ingredients. Let's see. Yeah, see, I'm missing. I'm missing a couple things. So I don't think I can start it because I'm missing some things. Yeah, I'm missing sugar. Is that sugar? Oh, flour. And I got a little bit of sugar. I can start. All right. Tell her when to start baking, and Christian, watch for them to finish. And well, let's do it once, and she can watch us on stream. And then the second round, then she can bake the cakes. How does that sound good? Because, I mean, you know, cooking level 2. We don't really want to throw her into the deep end here. Cakes are pretty advanced. Yes, all right. So let's go. I definitely have, like, the blueberries. I have some butter. I don't have many eggs, unfortunately. I have sweet leaf. I have milk. I have tons of milk. So I don't think I'll be able to do a lot of this, but I'll be able to do some. But yes, you can start. Oh, that's why I like looked, and it's like, why am I so far behind? I wasn't live. All right. Okay, are we ready, Jan? I'm waiting. I'm ready. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, so Christian, watch this live stream so you can see what we're doing. Right now, Jan is making sweet leaf. And you doing sweet leaf too? All right, so Dee Dee was doing sweet leaf as well. And now Jan is making an icing. I am going to make fruit frosting. Why? I'm going to pick blueberries. Okay, we have 2 cakes. All right, so this is the job we want you to do, Christian. See the oven, it says bake, and at the above my head there are pictures of a cake with a number 3 next to it. So I'm gonna say, well, we don't have the cakes yet. Hold on, cake batter. All right, so you're gonna stand next to the oven, and you're gonna go into cake layer, ready to craft. You're going to say, yes, craft it. You're going to wait 10 seconds. And don't go anywhere. Just stand there and wait 10 seconds. And then when it says collect, then collect it. And you're going to have 3 cakes to bake this way. And it's important that you don't leave because they only give you 10 seconds. And after that, it will burn. And then you got to make more cakes. So there, it's done. I collect it. So we should have 1 more. There's 1 more. There's 3. Okay, that one's done. I collect it. So that is your job. So you just stand at the oven and wait for it to say you can make cakes. Wait 10 seconds, take it out of the oven, put another cake in. It's that simple. We also have 2 ovens. Like if you want to like race back and forth, you can. But actually, you know what I'm going to do here? Let's make this easy. We've got 1 oven right here. And then I'm going to move this oven. Sorry, I kind of abandoned you all here. There. Alright, so we got 2 ovens, so you can bake 2 cakes at one time. You don't even have to go anywhere. And 1 in each oven. That'll make it go a little faster. Alright. And you got your first celebration cakes, I think, right? Alright, we ready for round 2? Christian knows what her job is. She can now use 2 ovens. This, the cake baking is always the job that Jersey takes whenever he's live streaming, because then he doesn't have to pay that much attention. Hello, Greenheart, welcome in. I'm not normally live on YouTube on Thursdays, so thank you for stopping in. I'm typically on Twitch if I live stream on Thursdays, but I messed it up. So we are in Palia tonight. We are cooking, and we are teaching Christian how to cook. She is brand new to cooking. Alright, so I'm going to start with the fruit frosting, I think. I don't have enough. Yeah, I can't make the cake batter. So I will have to... Oops, I'm not sure what fruit I just picked. Yeah, you all will have to do the cake batter. Yeah, I did that. I did the wrong thing. Okay. And then what are we missing? Do we have cakes yet? Yes, we do. All right. So you can start baking cakes, Christian. So click on the oven and then say start a cake. And then it'll pop up a 10-second timer. And when the timer is done, you can take it out of the oven. Got it? Here, I'll do one for you. So you open it up and it says ready to craft. On mine, it says A to make, so I'm pressing the A button. And there it goes. So you can do the second one right there. In the second oven. And then collect. Yeah, I wish I knew what buttons you pressed to make it, because that would be a lot easier. You got it? Oh, it won't let me. That's weird. Alright, I don't think it's letting her do anything. So maybe she's just too low level to do cakes. So I'll finish up the cakes. Yeah, it wasn't a misclick, Green Heart. It's, I accidentally locked myself out of Twitch and it said come back later. But it didn't tell me what come back later meant. That was the main problem. I'm like, is it half an hour? Is it an hour? Is it tomorrow? I don't really know. Alright, thank you, Jan, for finishing that out. Yeah, I don't know why it's not letting you. Alright, so cakes aren't going to work, unfortunately. Alright, so what else can we cook that's easy? I think probably the ones that start at the prep station are the easiest. We got fish. That should be pretty easy. Fish tacos. It should let you. That's weird and shouldn't need permission. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Yeah, I don't play on Steam, so unfortunately I'm no help, and I can't see her screen. So let's see, what else? Why don't we just do the fish? And Christian, do you have spice sprouts? Let's see if Christian can chop the spice sprouts. Let's give her the spice sprouts. And I will take the fish. I'm going to leave it off of star quality ingredients just in case she doesn't have star quality ingredients. And Jan, unless you're using the wrong button and it thinks you're trying to pick up the oven. Yep, maybe. Jan, maybe if you could take the wheat. So Christian, yeah, take the spice sprouts. See if you can do the spice sprouts. They're not easy, I'll tell you that. I'll take the fish, and Jan, you take the wheat. The spice sprouts are a starter ingredient. Alright, let's try this. Alright. Why is it showing spice sprouts sitting there? That's really weird. Very weird. Now, what do I do? Ready to cook. I can do the rice. Oh, I guess that's... You don't need to chop it. Alright. You don't need to chop wheat. It's just for the rice. Okay, somebody grab the fish then. Oops. What are we missing? There we go. I don't know what happened with the spice sprouts. I missed that. So I don't know. Christian, were you able to do the spice sprouts? No, you don't have them either. Okay. Alright, let's see. What else can we make? You don't have mushrooms. I don't... You're probably not going to have cabbage. Yeah, unfortunately, there's not a lot of stuff that's really easy. So we'll just cook, and if you can do anything, I guess try. And let's do some cabbage rolls. So you start the recipe with spice sprouts. The required ingredients are the ones we prep, mix, or chop. Find something that takes stirring. Okay. Well, this was... But I don't think she would have cabbage. Okay. And then I'll do the chopped carrot, I guess. Ugh. I am really off today. I'm not used to cooking on stream. That's my main problem. Alright, there we go. Sirnock meat. Alright, and then mix. Alright, Christian. How much time do we have? I don't know. Christian, stand at the mixing station and press to mix. So over here, stand here and see if you can mix the ingredients together. I don't see a timer. I don't know what the timer is. So just flip behind you and go to the mix. Oh, okay. Jan's doing it. Now what are we missing? Oh! Oven! Yeah! Alright. I think too hard to do without Discord chat. If we had Discord chat, it would be a lot easier. I think it's glitchy. I can't do anything. All right. Or it's like, so if you, let me ask a question. All right. So if you stand in front of the prep station, so stand right where I'm standing. So stand right in front of the, what does it say? What pops up? What does it say? Stand right here. Or even this one. You stand here. So if you stand in front of this station, see mine it says A prep, but I don't know what yours says. So that's why I want you to stand here, because I want to know what it says. So what does it say when you're standing at the table? Hello, Sherry. Welcome in to Palia. We're trying to teach Christian how to cook, but she was basically level 0 when she got here. So it's kind of a steep learning curve. Alright, well, I say Jan and Dee Dee and I, maybe we can just cook, and maybe we can start getting her level up. Okay, good. It says A for you as well. So if you stand over here, it should say a mix, right? And then if you stand over here, it should say a cook. And if you stand over here, it should say a bake. And so you're going to press that button at any of those stations. When you stand in front of that station, you're going to press your A button. So does that make sense? So that is how you interact. So like me, okay, so I'm standing in front of the prep station. So it says A prep. And so when I say A prep, it tells me what I can make at this table. It gives me all of these options, which you're going to have very few options because you haven't done any cooking. And then you pick an option. And so let's say I'm going to pick the fish tacos. And I'm going to hit A again to make. Can I add you, Jan and Copper? You mean like friends as the game? Is that what you mean? Alright. So then there's the spice sprouts. Yeah, that is really weird. I don't understand the spice sprouts thing. So Jan is making the meat. And where is the corn? There's the corn. The cornmeal is over here. Alright. Oh. Add ingredients. Add ingredients. Woohoo! Fish tacos. Alright. Yeah, you can add me as a friend, no problem. Yeah. So I have, let me just say this in case anybody later watches this. So I get friends requests all the time, but I don't know if they're people that are watching me or if they're just random people. And so I don't have an issue connecting with anybody that watches me, but I'd like you to tell me in some way, like even if it's a comment to one of my Palia videos, say like, hey, this is my name and game, can we connect as friends? And then sure, I'll do it. But like, I'm not sure about any of these people, whether they watch me or not, and so that's why I have not accepted them. I want to try cake again? All right, let's do the cake. And then maybe Christian, you can try again. You go over to the cakes here, and you press A. So you press your A button, and it will let you interact with the oven. So I'm not sure if it's just not letting you. Or you weren't pressing the right button, I don't know. Alright, here we go. So we're gonna do everything on our end. And then see if it'll let you press that A button, interact with the oven. But right now, we don't have anything ready for you. We'll let you know. Okay, so we got 3 sweet leaves. I cannot make cake batter, so I'm gonna make the fruit frosting. I'm gonna use blueberries. Okay. Another fruit frosting. Oops. Do we need another one? Alright, do we have any cakes? Yes. Alright, so you can bake a cake. So press A, Christian, so that you interact with the oven. Did you press A? Yay, you did it! Alright, now do that on that one. Yay! Alright, and then after 10 seconds, it's going to pop up and it's going to say, okay, I'm done, and then you press A again. There you go. So you need one more, so there's 3 of them. And it's really easy to burn a cake because you think, oh, you know, I'll make better use of my time, I'll do something else, and then it's burned. Yay! Success! Alright, so now they're taking your cake and they're working their magic on it. Yay! Alright, do we need, whoops, do we need anything else? There. There we go. Alright, we got it! She can make cakes! Oh, I gotta eat something. I'm gonna eat my blueberry pie. Stream cut out? Oh, that's not good. Oh, didn't hear your answer? Okay. Yes, so you didn't hear my huge answer. I had a pretty darn long answer, so you're saying you missed that whole answer. I say yes, if you are a viewer, then I definitely connect with you, so that is a yes. I just ask that you let me know what your username is in the game so that I know to accept you. Because I don't want to just accept all these random people that I don't know if they're accessing my channel in any way, you know? Alright, what else? I think I'm kind of... Let's see. Alright. Christian, there we go. Your job. Bake the cake. And then I can do the jellied cake layer. Daisy 778. All right. Okay, we're still waiting for another, I think. We're still waiting for another cake. Did we miss a cake? I think we missed a cake. Yeah, I think we missed a cake. And I can't make cake, unfortunately. Focus. Focus in more ways than one. Oh, there we go. Alright, yeah, we were missing a cake. There we go. Alright, let's go to my friends list. Let's see if you're there. Alright, I don't think you're there yet. You're not there yet. But if you either request friendship, yeah, it's probably easier if you just request friendship with me. and then I will accept it. Oh! Oh, look! Has somebody been watering that? Whoop. I'm glitching. I am glitching bad. Nice. Hey, Christian, have you not been here before? Have you not been at the labyrinth? So you're looking at it. You're welcome to do the labyrinth if you'd like. Boy, it's really glitchy for some reason. I don't know why it's so glitchy. Probably because I have all these darn... Oh, there was a flower back there I had watered. Full-scale labyrinth. But I don't know why it's so glitchy. So, Jersey is going to tour this in August. So he saw my wildlife animal sanctuary and he said, wait, you have a flower labyrinth? I really have to see that now. So he scheduled this. I think it was the first weekend in August. And I tell you, when he did the tour of my wildlife animal sanctuary, he had that video up within an hour. So it'll probably come out that first weekend in August. But yeah, this took me quite some time to do. Oops. Glitchy. I can't see where I'm going. And then I'm trying to figure out what to do with my tree house. I need to make the tree house fabulous. So I actually took the tree house down. But this is really hard because it's so glitchy. It can't handle... The Switch can't handle all these flowers plus all of these people. So I built probably about half of this on stream. Everybody suffered through it. They were all very good about that. There we go. There we go. You got your glider! Don't have internet right now. I can't add you. Alright. Well, then I will write that down, and as soon as I am done, I will add you, because my Switch is kind of glitchy right now, and it's just jumping around everywhere. Alright, I think we're good with baking. Gosh, we bake so much. And Christian, I don't know if you saw Jan's note about focus, so make sure you keep your focus up while you're baking, because otherwise you can't build up your skill fast enough. Gosh, so glitchy. And then... well, I should probably just sell those. Alright, so I'm just gonna go give the burnt one to my worms. Alright. And then, yeah, see, I took down the tree house. So this is what I was thinking. I was thinking of having, like, a multiple story tree house. So, like, this would be a story. And then there would be a set of steps to go up, and you're at the next story. And so this was my start to that. So I'm not quite sure how that's going to work. I don't think I can do a third story, because then you won't be able to see everything, because, you know, these trees are in the way. But I thought that would be kind of cool. Oh, Jan, you completely forgot. All right. All right, so that's the start of that anyway. And then I was thinking, like, I can walk under here. So then I was like, ooh, I could do something under here, too. And I'm not sure what to do under here. You could have, like, a treehouse kitchen, maybe. You built a treehouse for... I don't even know how to say his name. I'm gonna butcher it. Hussein? I don't know how to say his name. Anyway, so, yeah, I haven't figured out what to do under here, either. But I'm working on it, and then I have my other plot that I'm building that has all of the copper buildings, but I haven't touched it since the stream. Haitian. Alright, well, was there anything anybody else wanted to do on my plot while we're here? I'm just gonna pull the weeds. I do need to put in a much bigger garden. I got rid of my garden because I moved it to the other plot, moved it to my wildlife animal sanctuary plot. And hey, you know, if everybody would like, we can just go over to my wildlife animal sanctuary plot too. So let me know if you'd like to do that. That one, oh, I can water it. That one's not as glitchy, luckily. But yeah, I need to put in another garden here. I say Hasian. Yeah, I don't know. And you know, I'm just infamous for mispronouncing things, especially Pokemon names. Alright, would we all like to go over to the Animal Sanctuary plot? So we gotta leave here, and we gotta go to the other plot. The other plot is actually open to everybody. You don't need to be a friend to come on. So Sherry, if you're still here, I think you said you don't have internet access right now. So I guess you can't come. Anybody else, if you're hanging out? Alright, I'm not sure how this will work with people here. Alright, so house plot. I think it's going to kick you all off. But you're all welcome to come to the other plot. Take a minute to load. There we go. Whoa! I'm like merged with everybody. Did you all come with me? Was that like a transporter? That was pretty weird. I have no audio now. The game? Let me see. Yeah, because I can hear... Yeah, that's really weird. Because I can hear the game, but yeah, you're right. I can't hear anything. Alright. I'm going to remove this. Now I have no sound whatsoever. Oh, okay. I'm missing one thing. Let's see. Monitor and output. Monitor and output. Let me do that. Oh, now I hear all sorts of things. Alright. Monitor off. Can everybody hear it now? Let me go back to YouTube. Let me know if you hear anything. You have sound until now, no game. Yeah, so I actually removed... Oh, okay. Well, that's really weird. I removed the game audio. Now it's really loud. Oh my gosh. I removed the game audio and the microphone and put it back because it wasn't working for me either, actually. When somebody said that, I went into YouTube and I said to monitor it, and it wasn't playing anything. Alright, so we are on my animal sanctuary plot. And for anybody that has not seen it, if you did not see Jersey's tour, it starts right here. So there is an entrance gate. This is technically where you have to pay to go in. They don't have cash registers yet, unfortunately. And again, this is open to anybody. So anybody can come on this plot anytime that I'm on it anyway. You can't come on it if I'm not on it. You go up on to this walkway. This is patterned after a wildlife animal sanctuary in the Denver area of Colorado in the United States. And they put a walkway above the animals because the animals don't care that the people are there if they're above them. They don't consider the air, essentially the sky, their territory, so they don't care. And so I decided to recreate it in Palia. And I have to say that the plots at the Wildlife Animal Sanctuary are much bigger. But I'm limited by the space in the game, obviously. You only have so much room for your plot, and I needed buildings over there. So, yeah. So anyway, they're on both sides here. Mostly they're plushies that Singularity 6 has given us. And there's one over there. And there's one over there. This is just kind of, it just ends. It's kind of hard to see because of all the trees here. But it's just a walkway. There's really nothing special about the walkway. And then here you have another one. There's another plushie. And then that's one of the few wildlife plushies that I've gotten down there. And then right there is the fox. So this one, Christian, you don't have this yet. This is, oh, Christian, you just scared the fox. Anyway, so the fox is over here. And then over here, let me see if I beat you all over here. Back in this corner, let me hide. There's a bird. Right there, you see the bird? The bird in the nest. So when I start walking towards the bird, you see the bird over there? Dee Dee, there it is. So when I start walking towards the bird, it's gonna fly away. Oh, sees me, there it goes. And it left me a package. And the package is a candy egg. I have not tried to eat the candy egg yet. I don't know how much focus it gives me. But anyway, I wanted to come over there and show that to people before anybody scared it away. But I'm hoping at some point that Singularity 6 introduces stairs, because then I can get rid of this monstrosity. Oh, and by the way, if you come from this direction, the fox sees you. So the fox, whenever it gets scared away, it'll leave you loot, and it varies. So this one, it says Cernak meat, sometimes it's fur, sometimes it's arrows. And did I miss anybody else come in? I don't think so. Oh, so you're all talking about a birthday. Your birthday was on the 17th. That's fantastic. Okay, I guess that was it. But we don't talk about ages here. I don't know what your age is. We will leave age out of things. But congratulations on your birthday and getting older, unless you don't want to get older. Then I'm sorry. I send you my condolences. Anyway, so this is like kind of like an outdoor restaurant area where people can pick up food, ideally in the real world, pick up food, and they can bring it back here to the tables. So I have a couple options to expand this when they give us more plushies or I get more plushies. One of them is taking the walkway out further this direction and then maybe putting 2 plots over here and then pushing this food area back so it's closer to the house. And then also behind, so if you go and look back here, there's actually another fence back there. You can see some crates back there. I could also put like elongated plots back there. That is the end of where you could put plots, so I can't go anywhere beyond those. Alright, and then what Jersey missed in his tour was he said, let's go through the front door. But you really need to go in the back door for it to make sense. And he didn't want to know anything. The only thing he wanted to know was were there any secret spaces that he needed to know about. And so he didn't know which direction to go in. This is supposed to be a gift shop. Someday I'll probably make the gift shop look a little better. I basically need more tables, things like that, maybe more shelves. But really, I just threw everything everywhere and said, hey, this is all stuff you can buy. You can buy stuff on the bookshelf. So anyway, everything in this room you can buy. You come in through here. We have this really nice courtyard. And Gersa got stuck down here. I was really glad that he figured out that I put these lights here for a reason. And that is to jump on them to get out. So he figured that out. And then over here we have a bathroom. And originally I was going to make it with like stalls and everything, but I just did. There's one toilet back there, and there's a tub back here. We have 2 sinks, we have a place to change clothes, a mirror, a place to sit. I mean, it looks like a pretty decent bathroom. And then this is the garden over here where they're growing crops. They're growing crops for all the animals that are in here. And I planted it, and I don't pick it because it's the aesthetics. It's like telling a story. So that's why I leave it. So I have this really good garden that I don't harvest. And then over here, it's locked. You can't get in here. It's covered. That is the secret room I had to tell Jersey about. All right. So then you come over here. This is just supposed to be like the welcome area. You know, you go in, there's like a big lobby. Usually there's somebody sitting there saying, hey, can I help you? That's what this is meant to be. And then a nice little seating area over here with a fire. And I kept it nice and small and cozy. I always meant to add stuff to that bookshelf, but never did. Alright, so then you come over here, and right outside the door, you can go in here. This is the rentable event space. And I couldn't tell Jersey that, so he didn't know, because again, he didn't want to know anything about it. So, you know, he just knew it was a space. But this is meant to be like a rentable event space. Tons of seating. There's a fire pit. You're really close to the wildlife over here. And then there's no way over here. And this is actually when he was talking to me later. He said, well, you should put an entrance over here. And I said, well, the point is that it's an employee-only entrance. And so if you're over here, you have no access. So you need to hop the fence to get here. And this fence right here goes to the actual animal sanctuary. So it's an employee entrance. So I kind of feel like I can't budge on that one. He's like, well, maybe hide a gate behind the tree or behind the shrubs or something. This was meant to be an animal hospital, but they really don't have anything in the game to represent an animal hospital, unfortunately. But I did have a couple crates in here to signify, like, hey, they brought animals in here, the crates are open. I did think that once I get more plushies, I can, like, put some of the plushies on the table to make it look a little more like, hey, they're doing work in here, you know? But really, there's nothing in game to really help me signify that this is a place where you work on the animals. But that was basically it. There is audio. You're still not wearing dead headphones, are you? Hi, April, by the way. Yeah, April's lurking. April is here. But that is it. So now I'm working on a third plot, which is, it's not going to have any of these buildings. So all these nice buildings that you build on your plot, none of it. Every building is going to be made out of copper materials. So the copper floors, the copper walls, the copper ramps, the copper blocks, all of that, I'm going to use that to build everything. It's still going to have like furniture and things like that, but all of the buildings are going to be built with all the copper materials. All right. How does that sound to everybody? Does everybody like the Wild Animal Sanctuary? There is this little secret space back here. There's another entrance there. And then way over here, there's another gate. So this is another employee entrance gate. And this is where I'm saying I could always expand the plots, just have like a really big plot back here. And then I had some of these back here, and I was really surprised that Jersey, he saw them right away and got them. He understood what they were trying to signify. I was really, really shocked about that. But so yeah, I have, like, I could make like a really big plot like right here going all the way down to the end, and another one going all the way down, but it'll be a lot harder to see. Oh, this was an original tree. Okay, I was like, why do I have a big tree in one of the plots? So my goal with the trees was to make all of the trees inside small and young to make it look newer. You know, like these trees were here, they'd been here for a while. These trees, they just created the plots, and so that's why they're smaller. That was what I was going after. And then this one has, Jersey really liked this one. It's got a little bug plushie under there. And I do still need to add fountains to all of the plots. I haven't done that yet. And then I just put like random flowers everywhere, thinking like, well, I just want to keep it natural. And maybe the animals have been eating the flowers, so maybe there's fewer of them. So that's why they're just kind of like scattered in the corner, you know, like maybe the animal has been walking all over them, and these are the only places that the flowers have survived. So that is why I did what I did. I wanted to make all of their little like play structures a little bit different. And I put the few plushes that I have for bugs in there. And then this one I made real special, mainly to slow people down. That was my goal here. And I think it kind of worked because Jersey got to this one. He's like, wow, isn't this great? And he slowed down. And then he was able to see the fox. So it worked. But one of the things I'd like to try, he suggested this in his video, if I move this back a little bit, will it be the fox never sees you and you can actually stand up there and the fox isn't going to see you. So I'm probably going to try that. You gotta get going, gotta get a couple things done before bed. Alright, well thank you for joining me. I'm done giving a tour of this plot. Well, sort of. I mean, it's all pretty much the same explanation, the small trees. But I will definitely be streaming Palia again on Monday on YouTube again. Alright, let's see if we can move to the third plot. Is it going to move everybody with me again? I'm going to test it out. Oh, wrong button. Let's see if it, of course you have the group going. So this is, I called it Copper Square. I thought that was an interesting name. Your guests will be removed. Are you sure you want to load this plot? Yes. But I may have to change. Alright, good. Everybody followed me? Good. Alright. So this is the new plot. I haven't gotten anywhere since I built it on the stream. Yeah, I will definitely see you. Well, let's see. Friday, I'm streaming as well. So I'm not sure if you're going to go to that one. That one's Metopia and Animal Crossing. But I'll likely do Animal Crossing later. So, like, do Metopia first and then Animal Crossing. And then I'll be streaming on Monday for Palia. So I will see you, Jan, one of those nights. So thank you for coming and watching. So this is going to be the main room. I made really big windows. I'm going to have rooms coming off in all directions. This is going to be kind of like an open room. So like in here is going to be all open where I have all of those poles or the posts. And then my idea is to have all of the buildings kind of go in a circle with a big courtyard in the middle. That's what I wanted to do with one of my other plots, and I never did it, so that's what I'm going to do. So I haven't gotten very far in this one, but I'll get far enough that I can make a video that I did similar to the one that I made for the Wildlife Animal Sanctuary. I was like 3/4 of the way done, and I said, hey, look what I'm doing. I made a video. So I will do that as well. So I don't know how many plots I'm going to do, but I'll just try to do a completely different idea for every plot. But this way, since I'm not putting in buildings, I don't have to knock out any more stones. You know, I left some of the stones here. I just wish... Come on, Singularity 6, this is my plea. Let us buy stones that you can put in your plot, please. I really want some of my stones back. Alright. So you have now seen all 3 of my plots, but although I haven't gotten very far in this one. So I have no more plots to show you. Anything else you guys would like to do? Or I think I'm gonna call it a night, at least for the stream. If anybody wants to play further, I could probably play. I haven't eaten dinner, so I'd like to at least make dinner. All I have to do is heat it up, and then I can come back and play again. So that would be like another half hour or so. So if anybody wants to come back and play, and then Daisy778, I will definitely add you. I'll be calling it a night pretty soon, too. Alright. You don't have any stones left. Well, the stones were very important to me to keep. So I was always very annoyed when I tried to put the buildings down and I had to get rid of stones because I couldn't move them. I really wanted stones in my plot. I mean, like, why put them there? Really, you know, if you're just going to have to get rid of them anyway. So I really want more stones all over my property. Alright, so I guess I'm going to call it a night here tonight. It's too late for everybody else on West Coast time, so it's 8 o'clock for me. But thank you all for coming to my sort of unplanned stream that's not on Twitch. Hopefully I got the Twitch back to working next week. And I'm feeling so much better now. My sickness is completely gone. So I have energy again, which is really good. And I thank you all for coming. I'll play with when you're done dinner. Okay. Alright, well, I will let you know when I'm back. I've been doing a lot of bug catching and fishing, mainly. But I do need... I don't know if you need any copper, but I do need copper for my plot as well. So I could probably play in Kilima, just smashing rocks and getting copper and catching bugs and things like that. Again, I will close out tonight by posting a link to April Honey's page again. And DD sent a friend's request to Christian. And that is it. So I will see you all tomorrow night for Metopia and Animal Crossing. Thank you for watching. Bye.